He is now the associate head BYU volleyball coach, Rob Neilson.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the promotion, Rob.
Thank you, thank you.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, I'm not sure actually. It's I kind of people keep asking me that. Does it mean more responsibility? What do what does that mean for you? And I keep deferring to the quote that Chris used in the press release was that the change in title kind of reflects the role that I have currently, and Chris does a great job of giving all the coaches autonomy and letting us participate in the process and give input and kind of have that role as partners. And so I think it's just more a change in title than anything else. Maybe help me on a pad of future resume here, but it's a really nice gesture from Coach McGowan, and so I'm appreciative.
What are your responsibilities in the summer, in the off season?
Yeah, it's a lot of administrative work, of course, and preparing for next year, and then we're out recruiting. Really is the big thing. Preparing not next year's team, but teams beyond that.
How's that going? How's the recruiting going?
We think really well. We signed a really spectacular class. We had 5 players in the Fab 50, which is how
I heard that.
BYU never does that.
And so that's a really big recruiting class. There's a lot of really quality young LDS players and good kids that want to come represent BYU. And one of the players that we signed that wasn't on that list is playing with the junior national team. So we thought he's a player that was definitely should have been on that list. Maybe one of the snubs in the BYU or in the volleyball world.
Yeah, what the heck, Volleyball Magazine?
But
have you signed this player?
Yeah, we signed him. His name is Storm Fa'angata. He was the only player that didn't make the list, but he's training with the junior national team this summer in Lake Placid.
His name is Storm.
His name is Storm.
Will you pronounce his last name again? Because I'm going to have to say this a gajillion times.
Fa'angata. I think the G I've learned, it sounds sort of like a ng.
Yeah.
And
Unga.
Yeah. And so this kid's a stud. He jumps out of the gym. We think he's going to go on a mission right away.
Setter?
No, he's an outside hitter. 6'2", but 40-plus. Scary vertical.
So like Taylor Sander
type vertical.
Woo!
Yeah.
Polynesian, I
think. And just a really nice volleyball player. So we're excited. And then, of course, Taylor's little brother's coming next year. We're super excited about him.
Ranked number 5.
Yeah, he's a great player. And then just on down the list, Chandler, Christian Rupert, a middle blocker from Pennsylvania, Eric Sykes, a libero from California, just a lot of stud players. Zach Eschenberg is a great outside hitter, is going to go on a mission right away. And then Ty Hutchins is a pin hitter that's was the player of the year for the junior college ranks.
Orange Coast College or something.
And
related to Mel Hutchins, the basketball grade.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, he's a phenomenal kid, going to be a really nice player. So we're excited about this group of players coming in.
Rob Neilson, associate head coach for BYU volleyball on BYU Sports Nation. There's always the question, how do you replace Taylor Sander? And with basketball a few years ago in Dave Rose, how do you replace Jimmer Fredette? You don't, but certainly a signing class like this has to help at least a little bit, right?
Yeah, we're reading up on the Ewing theory is what we've checked up on.
What's the Ewing theory?
It's from Bill Simmons, the ESPN writer. Talks about Patrick Ewing went through the Knicks, and when he left, it was, how are you going to replace this guy? But the Knicks actually took a step forward and played better. And he kind of attributes it to a lot of different factors, but it's kind of this interesting theory that when your star player leaves, all these other players that have just played kind of secondary roles now have to step up, fill in the gaps, take a little bit more responsibility, take a little bit more onus on their shoulders for being great. And we think we have guys that are ready to do that. Obviously, we have a great recruiting class coming in. So we're excited about the future. It's tough to replace that production, and obviously he's tearing it up on the world stage in the World League right now, and it's been really fun to watch. So
2-time National Player of the Year. I mean, he's
ridiculous. Who's the Anthony Mason? That's the real question, right? After Patrick Ewing, who's that guy that will shoot free throws with one hand? I don't know. Speaking of Taylor, okay, we knew that he would be a good player. But for him to literally dominate with Team USA, Reed Priddy gets hurt, Taylor's the main guy. Did you see this coming? Like, did you think this would happen so quickly?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many aspects of his game that translate to being great at the international level. It's a different speed at that level. And so watching him be able to, pick that up so quickly, maybe I felt like there'd be more of adjustment period, but I definitely knew it was there. And he's done so many things well. It's nice they have a big time opposite that's able to take away some attention from Taylor. And if you're not keying in on Taylor every play, we can see how scary he is.
Well, to the point where Taylor said it's easier to play at that level.
He told us here. I joked, did you think it'd be this easy? And he's like, well, it's actually easier than BYU because I don't have 3 blockers up.
Yeah.
He's been playing at that speed that you alluded to at BYU, and now it's just a natural function, it feels like.
Yeah, and it's fun to watch because of all the little things that he picked up here, all the little choices he makes in rallies, the smart decisions he makes when he's not scoring points, the reads that he makes blocking and help blocking that he was trained to do coming through our program for 4 years. Some of the things, his vertical, obviously, that's natural. His beautiful arm swing, that's something that he came already to BYU with. But some of the things that he was trained here to do, I think, have really helped him to make an adjustment. Just his ability to read the game is phenomenal. And, I mean, it's really fun to watch it all come together, his talent and then I think the way that he was coached. And really, maybe not even the way that he was coached, but the way that he worked while he was here.
It's the Ken Griffey effect when you watch beautiful players. Like his swing, it's just like, oh, I could watch that all. I could watch Taylor Sander jump from the back line and kill a ball. I mean, it's just like, oh,
yeah,
this looks so good.
Tears in my eyes.
Well, I hope you got a leather chair or a pen or something for your promotion, man.
Hopefully a pay raise, right?
As well as a few more dollars in the bank account, too.
You got an interview on BYU Sports Nation. That's at least.
There you go.
That's
good
at least
karma. Good karma going forward.
Yes.
Rob Neilson now has karma as the associate volleyball
in
coach.
recruiting.